Hey everybody, we're about to go live in a few minutes. We're just evaluating the current updates as they're coming in. Yeah, we'll be on in just a few seconds. But really quick, Nicole, thank you for the $2 donation through Super Chat. Greatly appreciated. Anyway, yeah, we'll be on at 4 o'clock, so we'll only be just a few more minutes. We're just making sure we got our shit together. Look forward to talking to you guys. We'll see you in a second. All right, we're live.
We're live. Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, baby, it's Sunday, and I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. I hope the sun is shining on you. Man, ain't it a pretty day? Yeah. Well, it's all over, I guess. Shit, report's over. Been handed over to Attorney General. Hell, nothing wrong. Did nothing. There's no collusion, no obstruction. There's nothing. So
We've been
yeah,
saying that forever,
yeah,
right?
we've been
He's
saying
been
it
such
forever.
a
There's
good
nothing.
guy.
It's all over, baby. There's nothing there. Let them have their party, baby. Uh, yeah, we know better, baby, and all of us know better. But since they have come out and said there's no crime, no collusion, no obstruction, no nothing like that at all, well, hell then, let's release the whole report to the public, baby. There's nothing there. Let's take this pony all the way to the end. Let's show everybody, hand it over to Congress in full with the supporting documentation. There should be no problem because Donnie done come out in front of the airplane and said there's no collusion and there's no obstruction. And oh, by the way, the no obstruction part of this was Attorney General William Barr's decision, not Mueller's. Mueller did not make that decision, baby. He gave over the information, and baby, it's up to the Attorney General. But hey, the Attorney General, who we all trust so totally and have no idea at all that he would be some kind of skunk in the woods, uh, he's given his thing. So there you go. It's all over with, baby. Yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit. Let them have their party, baby. Let him have his little say and his little dance and all. And we all know this is not over, baby, by a long shot. This has got a long way to go. But the report's out there, and they now the no collusion part. The report says that there was no collusion. Well, there's no fucking crime as collusion, so that's number one. And I think that that's bullshit. That's the part of it. I know there's obstruction because we all saw the obstruction. I think there's damn well collusion because we've seen it all through the freaking campaign. Donnie Jr. for one. In my book, baby, that's collusion. But that's against Donnie Jr. Now, no indictments, but we don't know if there are sealed indictments out there. We'll have to wait and find that out later, I guess. But the key now is that the House and the Senate take up this document and inspect it, baby. Every bit of it, all the supporting documents, all the shit, because there are crimes in there, and we all know that. And but hey, baby, if they're saying there's everything's sunshiny and unicorn farts, baby, let's go. Release the whole thing. There shouldn't be a single objection to any Republican releasing the whole thing, including the supporting documents, to the public, baby, because it proves that Donnie's an angel. That's a bunch of bullshit. Anyway, I'm not happy with the report, as everybody else is. But this is the first. We just opened the front page, baby. We're just seeing the Attorney General's conclusions to Robert Mueller's conclusions. His idea of what he thinks should be said. And I don't trust that man. I've told y'all since the time that man got appointed, he got appointed for a reason. He had good credentials. He's Attorney General before. He sailed right through and he got in. But do I smell a rat? You bet your ass. Let's see how long it takes old William Barr there to turn that report over, because if it exonerates him, well, then he ought to be real happy to do that. But I don't see it happening. And hey, Natalie, how you doing, baby? I hope Anthony's watching, the cowboy hat man. I hope he's there, baby. Yeah, I'm just like y'all. I keep reminding y'all, I am exactly like y'all. I get my information where I can, and I try to make a reasonable conclusion to what I find out. And my conclusion is he's a crook. He's a criminal, and everything points to that. In the Southern District of New York, I think is going to come out with a lot of charges. Now, I'm also in mind of this little rule, which is not law, that a sitting president cannot be indicted. That being the DOJ's policy, not law. And so I don't know if that's playing into this. I have a feeling it is, a big time. And but the Southern District of New York has a lot of cases to pursue, and this is just the beginning. Do you think any Democratic congressman out there, especially the recently installed congressmen, are going to sit back and say, oh, well, that's all over with now. We can all just go home and relax? No, I don't think so, baby. You just lit a fire under their ass. You say there's no collusion, there's no crimes. Let's see the paperwork, baby. All of it. No redactions to Congress, no nothing. Let's put it out there and see what's up. Anyway, I got what happened to Andy? Did you ever get hold of Andy?
Yeah, I'm setting all that up right now. 1 second. I believe we have Dennis and Andy in the call. Are you guys there?
I'm here.
Hey, Andy, how you doing, bub?
I'm well. Hope you are, John.
It's a ray of sunshine down here, buddy. That's what I am. Just rainbow farts and, sun is shining bright, baby. You can't let this shit get you down. This is just...
That is so prolific. I can't believe you said it that way.
It's good, baby. We're good. We knew this shit was going to come out. We knew it was going to go to the Attorney General, and we know what kind of deal that obviously I think was made before he went in. And
you know already this son of a bitch has already tweeted he's fully exonerated.
Fully
he didn't
exonerated.
do anything.
That didn't do nothing, baby.
That's pretty funny shit.
Yeah, because now if that's the deal, let's release it. There should be no delay. They should be releasing that thing today. Because it can show the American people just what an honest man that guy is. You think so?
I just had lunch. I'm about to lose it. Just as
Yeah.
you said.
Yeah. There's a lot. There's a strong smell of shit going on. Bullshit is what I smell. Dennis, are you there?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, bub?
Doing all right.
Good,
It's
good.
a really nice day out. Went fishing early this morning.
Catch any
Got
fish?
skunked.
Got skunked.
Nah.
Oh well, that's all right, bub. Get that relaxation out there. It doesn't matter if you catch fish. It's the idea that you going fishing. You know.
No, I had to because all this crap, like every Republican friend I know is all
Oh
declaring
baby,
victory the moment that Barr got his hands on that
stand by.
document.
Oh, they're gonna go crazy. They're having parties right now. They're having all sorts of shit. There's probably trolls out there looking for us left and right just to gloat their ass off. And I say, fine, baby, laugh your ass off. He who laughs last
But
best.
the last time they did that, they thought that they had repealed Obamacare. Remember them toasting and all
Right?
that?
Yes. Yeah. So
I really don't feel like this is over. Not by a
No,
long
not
shot.
by a
Considering
long
he said
shot.
totally exonerated, even though that's not even written in the report. Like,
no. These are words written by an attorney general who was appointed by Donnie the Dick.
exactly.
You know. Uh,
It's a long way from over.
Yeah. This is just, and I have seen a lot of messages from our Blue Dot family and stuff that are concerned and whatnot, and really, I'm suggesting you take a good laugh at it, because you know it's bullshit. We all know it is.
We have the Southern District of New York who is after him. We have the state of New York who is after him.
Oh yeah.
There's plenty there left.
There's lots there, and that is going to be the those revelations are going to be what causes the public outcry, because those kind of hearings that we're going to get out of Congress now have to be public. I don't want no behind the closed door shit. I want the guy sitting right out there in front of God and everybody. Let's talk
That's
about
what we
this
paid
shit.
for.
That's right, baby. That's what they're getting paid for. You know, it's coming, baby. I'm not getting this is halftime. We're just past halftime. We just got back on the field, and you're getting excited because all of a sudden they punted they've kicked the field goal. We held them to 3 points, baby. That's the way I'm looking at it. They ain't shit. They got an attorney general come out there to this boom bah telling me that he's exonerated and all this shit bullshit. We've seen it all in my book. I've always said just the meeting in Trump Towers with Donnie Jr. and Paul Manafort and the Russians. There's your collusion. Collusion's not a law, so I guess so. But whatever you want to call it, there it is right there in my book.
That's it. It ain't rocket surgery.
No, it's not. And the American public aren't going to buy this bullshit, because we all saw that. And we've all watched him obstruct justice left and right. So.
And everybody remember, the Attorney General, not Mueller, made the call on obstruction.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That was not Mueller's call. That's the big headline there, that they're reminding you that it was Attorney General William Barr that decided there was no obstruction. Because his reasoning is, well, if there's no collusion, if there's no crime of collusion, how can you obstruct an investigation into something that didn't happen? That's his reasoning. But according to the lawyers on TV, that's not the way it works, baby. Doesn't matter if there's a crime. You obstructed justice. You obstructed the U.S. FBI in their attempt to find out the facts. And, there's still a whole lot of facts we don't know about that I damn sure want to know.
Yeah, I'm sitting here, by the way, as you're doing this, I'm trying to multitask more than usual. I'm actually browsing the internet, trying to figure out more shit that's coming out, because I'm reading little Twitter headlines like Barr once called the Mueller obstruction inquiry fatally misconceived. Democratic congressman, the special counsel, did not exonerate the president. There's a lot of shit going on, so I'm trying to find things as we go along.
The people are out talking right now because, those little minions over there on the right, they're all tweeting out, "Hooray, we win," and the ones over here on this side are tweeting out bullshit. Let's see the whole thing, and that's what we have to remember, baby. We're not done with this by a long shot.
Emma Carter Williams, thank you for donating $5 through Super Chat. That's much appreciated.
Thank you. We really appreciate that.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Yes, end of the month, buddy. Every little dime counts. I'm telling you, but Yeah, we're going to have an addition. I want to let y'all go ahead and know what this is. We don't have one hooked up, though, do we?
No, not yet.
Okay.
We haven't had time to set that up, but no, it's going to be a surprise.
It's going to be a surprise?
Yeah, because she'll be on the show, I think, Tuesday, right? Or Tuesday,
I
or maybe?
I don't think so. I think she wrote me back and said, no, she wouldn't be able to be on the show.
I really feel like we should reveal that when...
Listen, okay, don't blame me. Blame Travis. I can't
It's a good surprise, though. It's really freaking
surprise.
awesome.
We have not only entertainment, but a guest I think that y'all will be very happy to meet. I'm sure a lot of you have already heard her work, but
yeah.
Oh, Travis,
things are going to get no. Things are going to get musical.
Yeah, we're going to get musical around here, baby.
Musical.
And we're going to have the artist that does it with us here live on Tuesdays and Thursdays and whatnot. And I'm not only happy because she's very intelligent and witty, but it'll be good to have a good, solid female voice on here. I told her,
Speaking of which, I'm trying to get one in the call.
Well,
I'm trying to. For some reason, I'm having trouble here.
People need something around here besides a bunch of hairy-legged old men.
I know it. I think about it every time we come on because we do have our regulars, Dennis and Sparky. Who are on all the time. I don't know what happened to Sparky today. He might be busy.
No, he's actually in the call.
Oh, hey, Spark.
And there's Deborah Gerlach.
Hey, Deborah.
I'm wearing my...
Uh-oh. Deborah, you're breaking up a little bit, darling.
I'm here, John.
Oh, good deal, Sparky. You doing all right, bub?
Yeah, I was right in the middle of watching NASCAR in the other room when you...
I'm
you're missing out on all the fun.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit of it
No, I'm
earlier.
not missing it.
No. I know.
I got the app on the computer, but it's behind the TV. I mean, it's not
You're waiting for the wreck. That's what you're waiting on.
Plus it's not 55 inches. It only got 27 inches in
So
here.
you have to squint.
Damn.
I'm here in my unicorn nightgown.
Ah, you're in your unicorn nightgown?
Right.
That's where I want to live.
There you go, darling. How have you been, Deborah?
I guess we're having issues with Deborah's connection
I
today.
think we're having problems with your connection, Deborah. But
Okay. All right. I hear 42 people talking.
Yeah, it's really bad. Sounds like...
I'm hearing about every other word you're saying, dear. Linda Cal, hi, it's Donna B's sister. I'm guessing that's Donna Bonacosi, because there ain't no doubt that Donna's a big blue dot. If that's correct, Linda, I hope it is. Anyway,
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? Let's see. Jerry Watson donated $5 through Super Chat. He writes, I hope you do a regular live stream and take calls to talk about the topics of the day.
We are.
We're planning to.
Thank you very much for the
That's
donation.
why we're here today.
That's why we're here.
Unscheduled, unscripted.
Yeah, this was
we're always
actually I was
unscripted.
planning on trying to go live later this evening, but then something came up. We have something to do later this evening, so.
This is the early bird show. We
Yeah,
get
it's the early
different
bird
viewers.
show. But we're going to keep this stuff up every Tuesday and Thursday. We're going to go live. We want to improve upon our Skype capabilities. I guess we're having some difficulties getting. I wrote to several people today and told them we'd be on here. If you had a chance to jump in on Skype, baby, jump in. And because that's what I wanted. I want this to be a family conversation. I want people to be able to reflect their views, not just mine and Sparky and Dennis and Andy, and we want your views. Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Anyway, so yes, no, it's Twitter is lighting up with this shit.
I bet it's booming. Baby.
Like that's nothing but hashtag no collusion, hashtag Rosenstein, hashtag Mueller report. It's going pretty crazy.
Yeah, I bet the right is having.
I'm trying to go through like political figures' Twitters to try to see if there's any interesting input.
See what Adam Schiff said.
Adam Schiff?
Yeah.
Let me look that up.
Yeah, look up Adam Schiff. I'm sure he probably had something to say. What are you hearing out in the Carolinas there, Andy?
We're not hearing a great deal over here just yet. We're a little slow on this end of the country. We're working on it.
You don't hear no celebratory gunfire out in the distance?
Thank goodness, no.
I haven't heard it yet. It's a quiet Sunday around here. We haven't not.
It's going to take all this a while to sink in, but I can assure you that there are going to be a ton of people telling me what an idiot I am.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm going to get a lot of it. I'm going to get a lot of it. Look at there, Blue Dot. How you like that bullshit? And yeah, I'm smiling, baby. Yeah. Really. Throw it at me, baby, because it's going to taste real good when you get it right back.
It really isn't over yet. Period. No. There's already a lot of red flags with just what he said about totally exonerating.
Yeah.
Well, it's just now getting fired up good.
Oh yeah. This is what we waited for. The Mueller report was done. We found that out. Everybody was holding their breath. They turn it over to the Attorney General. We're all waiting for him. Everybody's got their camera on him, watching when he goes and comes to his house, and then he gave us his word today. That's the opening salvo.
Really quick, let's welcome Keith Thompson to the call.
Hello, Keith. How you doing, bub?
Hi, Keith. Hey, guys. Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Doing good, bub. All taking in this wonderful report we all heard of that Donnie's just exonerated, and we're waiting for the big, the big party. So.
By the way, Adam Schiff hasn't said shit yet.
He ain't said nothing yet. I figured by now he'd say something.
Nope.
Yeah.
Is that
no? He did. He did say something.
Oh, did he say something?
Yeah.
Oh,
he said,
not looking hard enough then.
Mueller's report is going to have to be made public ASAP. A summary of his conclusions won't cut it. The underlying evidence must be produced. Absolute transparency is required.
There you go.
If I had a cheer sound effect, I would be playing it right now. Thank you, Dennis.
Because that's what I'm saying. If it exonerates him, turn it over, and there shouldn't be a single hesitation. They should proudly march that thing over there. Huh? What's that, Andy?
I said, Travis, I'll send him a whole library of effects. I've got a ton of them over here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, that would be rad because I love collecting sound collections anyway. I got a huge one of my own. I just need to get it to a way of getting a soundboard app on the iPad here to where I can trigger them at will. Because that's the way I'm going to be doing a soundboard is through my tablet here.
Several MP3s today, and that will be playing on the show.
I am so excited.
I know, me too. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But we're gonna. What's that?
Can I read what PBS has on their site?
What's that?
In a 4-page letter to Congress, Attorney General William Barr said Mueller's report does not exonerate the president on obstruction and instead sets out evidence on both sides of the question.
There you go. There you go. This is Barr coming out trying to rescue Donnie. That's what this is. I didn't expect him to come out with anything less than a zis boom bah for him. I've been saying it ever since he got appointed. I smell a rat. I don't expect anything out of him. He's going to be, colluding, I think, with Donnie's lawyers, trying to hide as much as they can. But there's only, it's a report. I got, there's more than, Barr in the way of this shit, Rosenstein.
You read his full letter on the Mueller report conclusions?
What's that?
Have you read his full letter?
No, I haven't. Have you?
I'm getting the link right now.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
I was actually trying to find that myself.
I wanted to read the letter myself before we went on, but
I have it in PDF if you want it, or that I can send to you, or it's on. I've posted it on the Filthy Mouth Liberal Facebook page too.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. I'll find it.
Well, I won't take time to read it right now. Somebody read it if they want to, because I'm the host. I got to host everybody.
Well, I tell you what, though, I think even if there was, I'm not saying I know what's in it. I haven't read anything on the actual report or what they chose to release. I think it's going to make a lot of people nervous. And say he was 100% guilty across the board. Do you think they'd come out and admit it the first day?
No.
Oh, of course not.
No. That's what we're getting now.
They're going to do it in bite-sized pieces so people can accept it because heads will explode. There'll be riots in the street if
if it came out today and it said he's guilty on all charges and all that shit, the right would be up in arms.
Yeah. So they're gonna have to water it down, whatever came of it.
No, baby, I like my whiskey straight up. I don't like it watered down. So let the house have it. I want to see it. I'm adamant, man.
Thought.
What's that, Keith?
What did Putin do with Ukraine and the division? What is Donnie doing to America today?
He's
Same playbook.
Yeah, he's ripping this country apart. He's not reaching out to the other side. He's not trying to bring this country together. He's doing exactly what he's did from the start, from way long time before he even started, with his birther shit and everything before it. He wants a divide. He doesn't want a unified America. He cannot win, and I don't. He's not going to win anyway. I think this country has woke up. I don't give a shit what this report says. We've all seen him lie through his teeth every time he gets up to a microphone. We've all seen him act the way he does. We've all seen him hide the facts of what his meetings with Putin were. We've seen all this shit. You cannot convince me that man hasn't got something up his sleeve.
And it's also really ridiculous, that speech that he made outside of Air Force One. Which, by the way, boy, talk about great speech, huh?
Yeah.
No, just the whole idea of the entire country has suffered. Your president has suffered, and it's your president has suffered. It's like, God.
Yeah, my president didn't.
For crying in the mud.
I don't know where Obama is right now, but I don't think he's suffering over this.
He has always done that, by the way. If anybody, I'm sure everybody's noticed, he always talks about himself as like a third person.
Himself in third person. Yeah.
It's fucking disgusting.
Golf.
Yeah.
Play golf.
And always
Oh, yeah. Yeah, especially after. I'm sorry.
Make sure you thank him for McCain's funeral.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. We should all send him a postcard of thanks for allowing him to get McCain.
I sent him a bumper sticker.
Yeah. Send him that one. Yes, send him that one. This one right there. Yeah, fuck Trump. And that's what it is, baby. That's it. This. I'm so fearful that everybody over on our side is going to get depressed. Like, oh shit, this is rigged. It's not going to happen. Justice is not going to prevail, baby. I still have faith in our system, that it's going to work, and our system is about to kick in.
I haven't given up. I think that Rosenstein is a very intelligent guy, and I think he has a trick or two up his sleeve, especially since he's been sticking around.
Yeah, he hadn't gone anywhere yet.
I think him and the Southern District of New York are working together in case this happened. I think they planned for it.
Oh yeah.
They knew that their hands were going to get tied by Congress.
Yeah.
Well, the mere fact that Donnie never, met with Mueller, never agreed to be interviewed by Mueller, leaves a lot out hanging.
But his lawyers were afraid he's going to lie. But his answers are in writing, which is better.
Yes, because that's a proven lie right there that you can prove. There you go, buddy. It's right there in your handwriting.
Yep.
Well, they all start with the best of my recollection. Yeah, kiss my ass.
I don't recall.
Yeah, I don't recall. I've had so many meetings. Bullshit. Like I said, we've all seen what's played out over the last 2.5 years. There's no backing up. Anybody who's had an open mind at all that's looked at this comes away with the same thing. He's a crook. What I'm waiting on, and I've said it before, it is the financial crimes that are going to come out of New York. How many shell companies did Michael Cohen set up, and where did that money come from, and was it reported properly, and all that shit? And every one of y'all know the answer to that is no, he didn't report it properly. There's a lot of financial crimes that I think are going to come out of the Southern District of New York. And but I'm not done with this. The Mueller investigation. We're going to get a lot of charges out of this, I think.
We'll say, welcome back, Donnie. Was waiting for you.
Yeah, and we are. We are. This doesn't. It bothers me that any time that they have a moment of what they perceive to be celebration, and this is a big one for them. So they are going to be out there, boo, bombing, throwing it in everybody's face, how innocent he is. But
Gillibrand is in front of Trump Tower.
Yes, I seen that today. I saw part of her speech right there. I thought it ballsy right there, go up in front of his place. That's a good place to have a meeting.
And she trashed him totally.
Yes, she did. She sat out there and let the world know, baby. And And you don't think every one of these candidates are going to come after this? They're not going to let this hang up. Nobody should.
That's
Yeah.
why New York hates him.
But
We all hate him.
this is Nancy's house, baby. Nancy is going to, she's going to let the dogs loose in the house. Let them have it. He said he said himself, let the public see. Now that we find out that his attorney general says he's exonerated and there's nothing wrong here, well then good. Let's turn over the report and let's start looking.
Republicans like to talk about red meat. Okay, it's our turn.
That's right, baby.
Yep.
Yeah, this is, I want it.
See, that's what I'm reading in the chat. There's so many people who are just like feeling like they got hit in the stomach. Yeah, I can see
it's
that,
a
but
punch.
guys, this ain't over yet.
No.
Nowhere near, like,
That's
normally I'm the one to get depressed about this kind of shit, but even I can feel like, nah, this ain't over. This is bullshit.
No, this is bullshit. Everybody sees it's bullshit. The world is going to call it bullshit. And will it withstand the public view? I don't think so.
Fight is on. The
Yeah.
fight is on.
Yeah, the fight
It's
is
the
on, baby.
expected song and dance that they
Yeah.
always do.
Oh, this
Yes.
is it, They're just,
See, the challenge will be
I'm sure they're
getting that-
celebrating over in Russia right now.
What was
getting
that, Dennis?
the challenge is going to be getting the report released to the public
Yeah.
before election time.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're going to see the dance of delay and obstruct. That's what they're going to do. They're going to try to keep it from, being public. They're going to claim all sorts of,
If they can successfully tread water until election time,
yeah, I don't think they
there's
can.
a real.
Yeah.
there's
That
a
water's
real
gonna get mighty
possibility of
choppy
him
out
getting
there.
Reelected.
Water's going to get
Russian
mighty.
money at work.
Huh?
Yeah. Russian money at work.
Yeah,
keeps,
Russian money at work, baby. I seen a report the other day, I think it was yesterday or today, that they're screaming over there that Russia's interfering deeply in the elections over there in Europe. So, this ain't over, and he hasn't done a damn thing to try to stop that from happening over here again. What it's going to take is the American public to be included in this, to be informed. To don't believe every bullshit little thing you see about crap. It's it could be a false story or something. Always try to check out what you find out and make sure that you know what you're talking about.
And cancel Fox News like New Zealand did.
Yeah, did you see that, New Zealand? Ain't that something?
Excellent.
They tossed Fox News out, and isn't it amazing how quick they change their gun laws?
Exactly.
I'm amazed. Don't tell me it can't be done. And right there, see every right-wing nut out there. Oh, see, they're going to come get your guns. That's what it. They'll start that chant all over.
They've got a real leader, not like us. I mean,
Not like the other 44 that we've had, preceding him. None of them were worth a shit compared to Donnie. That's very. It's frightening to me when I start seeing American citizens, when that lady stood up and was talking about Donnie being the first dictator. The worst thing about that was all those people in that auditorium with them applauded like shit. And it's just disgusting. That's how far they've gone. That's how much they are willing to let this go. They're willing to let everything go, baby. And we're not going to do that, I'm holding on to my country, baby. I'm not turning this over to Russia or any other damn country. I don't give a shit how much money they got. This is our country, baby, and I'm willing to fight for it. And I know every one of y'all out there listening will. This is our country, baby. This is us. And we've seen shits in the White House before. As a matter of fact, on CNN, they've been running Tricky Dicky thing. Me and Mama have been watching parts of it just because it's memory lane, because we remember all that shit. And
he was a Boy Scout.
Yeah, he was well, I don't remember him when he was Ike's vice president, of course, because that's about the time I was born. I was born under Ike and Nixon.
He was McCarthy's whipping boy before he was Ike's vice president.
First time I remember seeing Nixon was during the debate between Kennedy and Nixon, and that only because my parents were watching it. So a lot of that shit that I have a vague memory of is only because my parents were watching on TV. You know.
I remember the resignation because it
Oh, I
took
remember
up
that.
all 4 of our 5 channels that we
Oh,
got
yeah.
on TV at that time.
Oh yeah, by the time we get up into Watergate when he was president, oh yeah, I'm right there. I'm paying attention, or at least I thought I was. You know, that was a hard thing for me to go through that shit. You know, because like I've made no bones about it when I was young like that. You know, Nixon was a Navy guy. He had a secret plan to win in Vietnam. My brother's in Vietnam. I'm going in the military. Yay, go Nixon. And then I was stabbed in the back by him. And that's exactly the way I felt. It's like he personally did it to me. You dick, you asshole, you know. And so that's when I woke, baby. That's when I say never again. And I haven't since. So, you know, we all have skeletons in our closet, baby. There's one of mine, you know. But
that one's not as much in the closet. We've
No,
talked about that
we've
quite a
talked
bit
about it
here. Everybody
before.
knows. But see, that also builds up a good character story.
But you have to. Well, it leads into that fact. At what point do you turn around and talk to yourself?
Yeah.
Seriously, not you know like, you know it's when these people that support Trump so dearly, and at what point in their life are they going to turn around and listen to the words that came out of their mouth? You know, it's not going to be pretty, and it's not going to be easy to do that. But it's something that those people that are still mediocrity hanging on to a thread of patriotism in their heart need to turn around and realize you screwed up, baby, and it's killing this country. And if you continue down that road, if you continue to support a man like that, you're throwing everything this country has worked for in the last 200-something years right in the ditch, baby. If you're willing to accept him as a dictator, if your side is over there saying that shit, listen to yourself.
Linda, thank you for donating $2 through Super Chat. That's much appreciated.
Thank you, Linda. I'm telling y'all, them dollars, they're really helpful, baby. We really appreciate it. Like I said, at the end of the month, man, we're like everybody else. Shit, you're waiting on payday, baby. So yes, those are greatly appreciated. And while we have him on the line, I want to thank Keith Thompson for his donation the other day. We appreciate that, Keith, very much, bub.
I think
That
Keith
might
may have
Is
left
that
earlier.
my boyfriend Keith from Minnesota?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I'm on you know, I talked to a message, or I didn't message him, I responded to his comment today, Chris Kloss.
Yeah.
And I brought up Blair.
Yeah.
And so if you're out there listening, well, that would be cool. I know Chris had said something about she'd like to get her voice out there, and we need everybody's voice, baby.
Joe 4777777. No, I'm just kidding. Joe 47771 donated $2 through Super Chat and wrote challenge met.
Challenge met.
You know,
baby.
I thought I wrote or read something in the comments going by really quick about a $2 challenge. So maybe Linda was the one who set the $2 challenge.
That. So I don't know what a challenge is until I went over to Bob Kincaid's show.
Yeah.
You know, and then that's what people do. Somebody will donate and challenge other people to do that. We appreciate that very much.
Appreciate that, Joe.
It is how we keep this thing going. And we do have our eye on a new camera so we can have a little easier time getting back and forth between the shop.
Between Dad's shop and up here.
So, but
I challenge all the listeners to share this stream with everybody they know.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's free.
That's free, baby.
That's free. Share this stream. Tell people
or
to
what
come
does
and watch.
Leo say? Leo Sahaki. Share that shit. I tried to get hold of Leo earlier, see what he was up to, but I didn't hear back from him.
Oh, shit, though. I just realized.
What?
You know how our average streams, we average about 100 some odd people? We got 218 watching right now. God damn.
Boy, howdy shit. That's my fact. Boy, howdy shit. 200 and something people. That is outstanding. That's what I mean, though, baby. There's a need for this kind of programming in Middle America and all over the place. If you're a blue dot in a blue state, bless your heart, baby, we're happy for you and keep the sport coming. But if you're a blue dot in a red state, baby, we're glad to see you in here because that's what it's all about. There's a lot of us out here. We was talking about this the other day on Bob Kincaid's show, Bob up in West Virginia, and me down here in Texas, and there are voices in these states that need to be heard, and man, I'm so lucky to have been able to reach as many as I have. But, you know.
It takes all of us, and you can do this too. Everybody needs, there's a
Everybody
lot
can
of
do
people
this.
saying that you feel like you got punched in the gut. Well, use that energy. Get up there
Yeah.
and say something, because it takes all of us to make an impact.
That's it. Every one of
It
our
ain't just
voices is
us.
what makes this. We are the majority, baby. You know, that's how come I say I'm not worried about their little party over there. They're going to have a grand old time, probably until Tuesday, maybe Wednesday.
What is
Before
today
they
again?
start
Sunday.
screaming about the Democrats are just trying to hunt for it because Mueller said there was no crime and no collusion, so why do y'all keep pressing this? It's just a wham, 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 that continuing sound you're going to hear pretty soon.
I guess that turned into a big party down in Mar-a-Lago
Oh,
this
don't you
weekend,
know
the
it.
celebratory party.
Oh, yeah, out there playing golf all weekend. Shit.
That
I
thing he
swear.
wasn't supposed to do all the fucking time.
Oh, yeah. I'll
Yeah.
never have time to go play golf. Are you shit me? It's like everything else he talks about. He's a lying sack of shit in everything. And you can expect no different out of his cabinet or his attorney general. I'm sorry, baby. I don't trust the man. I don't think he's giving the public the square deal here. I think he's just pumping up the pom-poms for Donnie. He's giving him, he got his assignment when he got nominated for that position. I believe, babe. I don't think anything less. I wanted to try to give this man a fair shot, but if you're going to come out now and under the hotline that it's the attorney general that made the decision on the obstruction, that just pisses me off. No, that's not.
Hey, wait a minute.
What? What you got, Sparky?
Can't exonerate on obstruction.
That's right. That's Mueller's words. Cannot exonerate him. And they have turned that into complete exoneration. That's the way they work, baby. That's it.
They didn't find any evidence of collusion, but can't exonerate on obstruction.
That's right. Because as far as Barr is concerned, if there's no crime of collusion, then you cannot obstruct the investigation because there's nothing to investigate. That's bullshit. That is not the law. You can obstruct an investigation even if there was no crime. If you just thought look, they're looking at this. No, you can't do that, or I'm going to block you here or there. That's still obstruction.
Yeah, but the of conspiracy, that's where collusion comes in.
Conspiracy
Collusion is not a crime. It's conspiracy.
That's right. That's
Collusion,
right. Collusion's a
evidence
word.
of-
Collusion is a word, baby.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
This is David.
Hey, David, how you doing, bub?
I'm doing. Hey, all this stuff that's going to be coming out of the Southern District of New York, doesn't all that information have to go through Barr as well?
No.
It does not.
Well, wait. They're under the Attorney General, but
All the attorney general can do is hire and fire
the
US district
district
attorney.
attorney there. I think the district attorney in New York would have final say. I don't know. We're gonna have to find that out. I'll check into that though, because just you asking that question makes me go, wait a minute. I don't trust this shit. Not a bit of it, baby. The ones that are going to save the day here, I think, is going to be the House of Representatives. Let's go. Let's let the dogs loose, baby. Let's let them see the report. Let them come out and tell me that there's no collusion and no obstruction.
I'm just reading the headlines because I don't want audio from other websites coming into the stream because this website's full of them. But James Comey 1 minute ago just said in quote, so many questions.
There you go.
And 5 minutes ago, House Majority Leader, I will not be satisfied until the full report is released.
There you go. See, so let them have their day. Donnie had a nice weekend out playing golf. He's going to waller in a little glory here for a day or two with his minions. It's going to come crashing down, baby. You don't think this ain't going to be turned over line by line? Shit. You ain't seen us yet, then.
And don't forget, Attorney General Barr was part of the Iran-Contra cover-up.
Yeah, way back in Ronnie's day. Yes.
No, and George first.
Yeah, George. Well, it was about the Iran-Contra, which happened under Reagan.
and then
Yeah, but
Daddy Bush came in.
The investigation didn't conclude until George Bush.
Yeah, until
the
Bush.
first.
Yeah. And we know how that went. Yeah. Yeah.
And he was Attorney General.
There you go. I don't trust him. I really don't. And I don't think the House of Representatives is going to let him get away with that. You know,
He's
they're going
to genital. He's a cunt lawyer.
Yeah. You know, he could be. Well, it's that ain't anything that not every one of us were thinking the minute that Donnie appointed him. The minute Donnie put him up as nomination, we all smelled a skunk. We knew it then. We know it now. He's trying to put perfume and lipstick on this pig and put it out there and just smile big. It ain't happening, baby. I ain't kissing that pig. I still smell shit. And that's the way it's going to be, baby. So I don't want anybody out there thinking, oh, this is it, and they're going to hide everything. I don't think they can. I don't think that can. It's going to take a little more time. But I hope to hell that we're going to get it done way before election season starts. You know, which it already has. But
oh yeah.
You know, no matter what, Trump's crimes are still going to be a common subject of the debate around who's going to be our next president.
Yes.
So that's
really, yeah.
Well, you know, even, you know, they're being reelected, I don't think it's going to happen on the mere fact that he's a fucking liar piece of shit. And everybody can see that. And he's divided this country down. He's got a high rating among Republicans. Anybody see the drop in the Dow the other day? You wait. And the article in there talking about red flags, talking about a recession coming. You wait. If that market drops, they'll turn on him like you know, like quick, baby. You know, the only thing keeping a lot of these people on there is they're making money. You know, so when that turns, you know.
Once the dough dries up, he's fucking gone.
Yeah, yeah. But that should not be a deciding factor. That, you know, the economy of this nation, it always bothers me because they hang that around a presidential election. You know, if the economy's doing good, the president gets reelected. And I've always thought to myself that's a piss poor way to judge your country, is how much money you got in your pocket. If it's not, you know, if that's the way we judge everything, then he's the greatest president there ever was. What does it matter what he does, say, or anything? He's got money in his pocket. He's rich. There you go. That makes him right. Bullshit. That's not the way this country was founded. It's not the way this country should work. Although we are reminded it all the time here recently with that, you know, the school scandals thing. You know, that, yeah, money buys, baby. Bullshit walks. That's what they say.
Believe that rich people are smart and poor people are stupid, but they're poor people. Well, that's a bizarre thing.
I'm one of them poor people. I like to think I have half the brain up in my head, enough to be able to recognize when a man is lying to me, right out, you know, bald-faced lies just as big as you can imagine. I can see it in the way he treats people. I can see it in the way he does all his work. And like we was talking on Bob's show, y'all remember this shit. It's hard to peg him down for one reason. He's a crook. And he's always been a crook, and he operates like a crook. You heard Michael Cohen testify that he talks in code. Well, just like a mobster does. Donnie does not do email. Donnie does not have a single piece of paper out there with his name on it unless it's some check he signed or some law he signed in. He doesn't sign shit. He doesn't receive emails. He doesn't put out emails. Hope Hicks is going to be a little trove. I understand she's going to see the Southern District of New York, too. So, I don't know.
Or what did Al Capone do?
Yeah.
What did Al Capone work?
Yeah, they got him on taxes, baby. You know, there are so much. I think the money laundering, the tax evasion, and all that shit's going to come out of the Southern District. You know, and from the beginning of this show, that's exactly what we've been talking about: the money laundering and how the Russian money flowed into that guy, and that's going to come out of the Southern District of New York. Collusion was Mueller's mandate. That's what he could go after. He could not go after other things that are now under investigation by other districts. He could only go after the Russian collusion. And, you know, so like the report says, it does not exonerate him from shit. It doesn't exonerate him at all. Mueller's saying there's no collusion, but the obstruction of justice shit,
I don't know about the collusion shit either, buddy. I think that's a crock of crap.
He said
It's going to come out in a different way.
It was not enough evidence to
right.
conclude that.
Yeah. Well, because he didn't testify. You know, why would he? He'd have to take the fifth. He can't talk without lying anyway. But yeah, you know, there's so much more to come. So let them have their little party today. Tomorrow is going to be a different story. Tomorrow we go back to work. You know, and you don't think those people up in the House are itching to get in there and start putting out requests for that report? Shit, they're already doing it, baby.
They're working today.
They're working today. They want that, you know. And I agree. That's how come I started the show with yippee-ki-yay. He's innocent. He's exonerated. It's all good. And release the report, every bit of it. If that's your position, if you're going to come out to the American people and say it totally exonerates him, there's no collusion and there's no obstruction, good. Show me the papers, you know. Show me the report. Show me all the supporting documentation, because evidently there's nothing in there. So don't come backpedaling to me later and be saying, oh, well, you know, we can't release this because it's sensitive. Bullshit. You want to talk about sensitive? This country is sensitive to that report. So, you know, So how the fuck does Flynn and Manafort? Yeah, really, Karen. How the fuck does Flynn and Manafort get prison and there's no collusion or no crimes or anything? Of course, Manafort, he got it for his financial crimes and all that shit. But they're not done with him yet either.
Flynn hasn't been sentenced.
Yeah, Flynn hasn't been sentenced yet.
that.
There's a lot of them that haven't been sentenced yet. I seen the count the other day. There was 199 criminal convictions in this case, or criminal charges in this case. 199 so far. And I think there's going to be a whole lot more coming out. I don't think Mueller was stupid. I think Mueller was smart, and he farmed out as much as he could. When he saw a crime, he farmed it out to those districts that it applied to. So now his report is over. Now all those other districts can come forward with whatever charges and investigations they have. But when they do, you can bet your ass that the right is going to be right over there chiming in with, look at this, the Democrats are just trying to do a coup. You know, we're trying to throw Donnie out by violence or whatever bullshit. You know, that's what they're going to be singing. So just don't pay attention to it, baby. Just smile at them, because you know you're going to have the last laugh. So anyway, that's what I think. What do you think?
Hey, John. I was AFK a minute, just a few minutes ago, so I missed a little bit of it. But there was clearly a troll in the YouTube chat, ruffling feathers. But
did we finally get? Did you put him in timeout?
Yeah, he's in a timeout. I just wanted to say, there's a lot of people that are down at the moment. We don't have all the facts. We have like cliff notes.
Yeah.
We have what they want us to have by some Trump appointee.
Yeah.
That we couldn't block from getting in office.
Yeah.
So, if anything, even if this produces nothing, this is one report out of things going on, and we don't even need to count on that. Just tell everybody you know about John here. Just get louder.
That's it.
Don't rely on little crap.
Yeah.
They're gonna slip through the cracks. That's how they got to their position. If politicians are dirty by nature.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. They all have something to hide. You know.
Hey, Blue Dots, Keith Thompson from Minnesota.
Yes, sir.
Just had a horrible instance of 59 people slaughtered. Don't care about their religion, but they were slaughtered. That's not right. That's not human.
No.
That's not Christian.
And we know where that hate comes from. You know, the guy that did that, the guy that killed the innocent, called out Donnie's name while he did it. You tell me there's no correlation between what Donnie says and what happens in the world. It's a direct line, baby. His little Twitter feed, everything that he does is aimed at his minions. He's not talking to us. He's not talking to the world. He's not talking to those that look for the brighter angel in them. No, baby, he's digging down for the devil. He wants them mad. He wants them angry. He wants them loving him. That's, it's exactly how Hitler came to power, ain't it? Oh, we just love that guy. Says what he thinks. Yeah, I think I'll follow him. Yeah.
Isn't that what the devil would say?
That's exactly, baby. That's exactly. The religious right has now got him. He's either King Cyrus or he's here at the behest of God to save the Jews. It's bullshit stories like that the evangelicals are trying to come up with some excuse to show for backing him, for liking him.
Hey,
they got to come up with something.
I'll tell you what it's like. Imagine what it's like to feel like your entire nation thinking that it's okay even to think about things in terms of the fact that Jews need saving. Like that's in the fucking Constitution or something.
Yeah.
People are all psychotic. They really think that we need saving. Let me tell you what.
I don't think so. I don't think that, that's what he wants though. That's what he's pumping right now. That's what Pompeo's over there talking about. That God sent Donnie. And he did it like King Cyrus. I don't know the whole story of Cyrus. Evidently he was against the people that were holding the Jews, and when he defeated those people, those Jews went home. So, I don't, that's just the cliff note of what I know from it. But that's what they're trying to say. Look, that Donnie is here fighting who? That would be us, people. That would be the American people over here on the Democratic side. He's the one he is saving the Jewish religion from the Democrats, who are now anti-Semitic and all that bullshit. Look at what somebody's that's been his whole thing. You look at what he's accusing people of, that's what he's guilty of. And that's what he's guilty of. He showed us that in Charlottesville. And he has not cleaned up that mess since he took a dump.
A Republican would blame you for what they are going to do.
That's it. That's the way this guy plays. That's the way he plays. Oh, look at him. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Travis was fixing to say something.
That's not the playbook.
But anyway, it's. I just don't want this family or the Democratic Party and those that are over here that know the truth to be disheartened over this. This is just the first day we knew this shit was going to come out because, like we say, Barr was appointed by him. We knew he was Donnie's friend. He wouldn't be in that position unless Donnie had already talked to him. And, I'm still holding out a little hope for Rod Rosenstein. And, now that all the exoneration's been done, we can just go ahead and ask Mueller to head on over to the congressional hearings there. And we got a few questions for you there. It's all going to come out. So I don't want anybody out there to get disheartened over this shit. We're going to see a lot of trolls. We're going to see a lot of that crap.
Yeah.
And, let it go.
Once the full report gets to the Congress, it will be leaked, guaranteed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. People are going to be begging for that thing to be leaked. Even people who don't even give a shit about our politics, they're going to be like, well, we want to read into the gossip that's been going on or being collected over the last few years.
The gospel according to Barr. That's what we have here.
When you smell BS,
there's
you
usually
know BS.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, man. Also, you can always tell when something's going to go down. Pride.
Yeah.
Whenever you see these guys hanging their hubris out like this, that's a weakness. These guys think they've won.
Yeah.
If they play it like that, we are going to bowl these fuckers over. They're not going to know what hit.
Yeah, they're going to respond with it's more of a witch hunt. It's just nothing. It's just the Democrats are sour losers and they don't love Donnie for loving America and all sorts of shit, they're going to come out and say. And I'm ready for it, baby. I don't, That's right, Natalie. This isn't checkers, baby. It's chess, and we have to think several moves ahead. And,
we are Americans.
That's right, baby. I pump that. Don't be, to be patriotic nowadays, man, you couldn't wear that badge brighter right now if you wanted to. Stand up for this country, baby. We all see what's happening. Don't let some right-wing troll smile in your face. You smile right back. Just wait, baby. It's coming. It's coming. and I don't think it's going to be that long before it's out.
Yeah.
You know.
John, I just want to say one thing real quick.
What's that?
The what happens? Trump's fate is not in the people's hands, really. Maybe in the court of public opinion, but we need to play the long game to what we can affect, and that's voting in 2020 and getting that asshole out of there. That's what we can do.
That's my job. That's everybody's job here. Everybody's job.
Well said, sir. Well said.
Very.
Yeah.
If you're old enough to vote, vote.
If you're old enough to know, be in this process, one way or another. Even if you're at that 16, 17-year-old and are woke and know what's going on, use your voice, as much as you can. I encourage everybody to. We have a wide field in this election, and a lot of, I'm already seeing all sorts of shit about the Democrat, each candidate, how they're trying to pick them off one by one for some bullshit. Don't let them do that. Listen to their message. Let's find out what they have to say. Hell, we already know several of them are after Donnie's ass, so, that's always going to be fun.
And the most important thing, no matter what happens, vote for the Democrat.
Now, I don't give a shit who it is. I don't care which candidate it is that we have up there. It is going to be 1,000% improvement over that sack of shit that we have in there.
Whoever
right
ends
now.
up being the candidate,
Yeah.
get behind them, support them.
Full support.
Full support.
We cannot allow the Republicans to
No.
tear us apart.
Mm-mm.
We have to bond to one candidate. If we like it or not, we have to bond together
We do.
to bring
That's-
us together.
And that is so important. Why? Because of our last election. That's why it is so important. But it's not only that. We need to have our candidates hitting those spots that felt like they were being listened to. I think Hillary didn't go to Wisconsin. I think they always mention that, well, she didn't go to Wisconsin or something. And well, people need to stop in Wisconsin. They need to stop in Wyoming as far, anywhere. I say Wyoming because they were just talking about it on the news the other day about the perspective of the electoral college vote compared to the population. To where in Wyoming, I think they get a one electoral vote for every, 147 people. 1,000 people or some shit like that. Anyway, in California, it's one electoral vote for like 2, 5, 6, 7 million, some bullshit like that. It's the diluting of the vote is what it does, and that.
Sarah Sanders 1 minute ago. A great day for America and for President Trump.
See there? Never seen a better shit shiner in your life. That sounds great. Look at that. Totally exonerated, Sarah says. But you know her. She's a shit shiner. It's a pile of shit.
Oh my God.
Anybody who's depressed, Mueller was just investigating the campaign. It's not all the shit they're doing now.
Yeah.
Just, oh my God, he has a picture of the White House that says Trump Hotel on it.
Yes.
On his. Oh, what the fuck?
I seen that. A picture of the White House drawn.
Are you serious?
No, I seen it myself too. Thank you, Deborah, for bringing that up. Yeah, it's on a card stock, and it's a picture of the White House drawn right there, and right above it it says Trump Hotels. Jesus. There you go. The White House is just another Trump hotel, baby.
It's for sale on the website.
And speaking to that point, Deborah, is when you speak about all the things they've done since he's been in there. My big thing is look at the EPA, baby. Look what they have done right there. Look what Scott Pruitt did when he got in there. He decimated the thing. Those are crimes in my book, baby. They're crimes against this country and for the greed of corporations. And we can look at a lot of shit. I want to know how old Sean Hannity's doing there with his HUD investment. There's lots of questions that have come out of this administration. As one cabinet member after another had to leave because of ethics violations. So yeah, there's so much that we have to look into that we're gonna.
Trump said in his early part of his inauguration that the White House was a piece of
Yeah, piece of shit. It's a shithole.
right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he didn't like it. It's a piece of shithole. It's a crap place. Yeah, that's what he called it. You know, it's this man has no honor at
I
all.
remember him saying that.
Yes, I do too. The story got leaked that he had told somebody that the White House was a piece of shit, that he'd rather be back in his penthouse. Buddy, we all wish you were back up in that gold-plated ivory tower of yours.
Here, here.
You know.
I thought he called it a dump.
Yeah, oh, that's what it was. It was a dump. That's what. Thank you, Sparky. Get the correct terminology out there.
It was the shithole country.
That's
that
the
was
shithole
the
country.
thing.
Yeah, it's a dump. Yeah, the White House is a dump. Well,
Really
it is since he's in there.
Really quick, 2 minutes ago, Roger Jimenez subscribed to our YouTube channel. So
Thank
thank you, Roger. We appreciate it.
that. Appreciate that. All our subscribers out there. We appreciate the time.
It tells YouTube that we're doing something right. So, yeah.
I like old Bob Kincaid shows, which I like that guy, and I quote him often. Your finite time, you're giving us your time. There's nothing more important that you could give to me than the time it is, and lend me your ear.
All 208 of them
All right.
now.
200, I swear.
208 people. It's a
208
pretty good
people.
stream today.
That is outstanding.
We are many.
We are well over 17,000 followers on Facebook. Our fan page, John Bernabo Speaks, Blue Dot Family, is over 12,000 now, and this family is growing all the time. And the more people that get involved, that's just the number of the people that are signing up or whatever, not signing up, but just clicking. There are many more out there that are blue dots and don't even know it.
And just like that, Lynn D725 just subscribed, so thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Blue dots are growing.
We are, baby. We're growing. And whether what I'm trying to get out of my mouth is whether or not you listen to me. If you're a Democrat, if you know people that are liberal, they don't even know my name or anything. They are blue dots, baby. We're all blue dots in this. This family of Democrats and people in this country that care. I'm sorry. I'm walking over somebody.
Wait till April 15th. There's going to be a whole shit ton of blue dots.
Yeah. When that tax season hits, baby, people aren't too happy about that. You're finding out exactly where the money's going. It ain't going in your pocket, But people like Betsy DeVos, she appreciates it, baby, because she's thinking about a new yacht. That ain't no lie either. She wants another yacht. Got freaking 7 of them. You want to know what's wrong with this country? People like that are involved in our society. You got so much money, go over to Monaco or wherever the hell you go to play with all your money. Go sit in a pool full of it and jack off. I don't really care. It's the greed in this country that is so heartbreaking sometimes. When we look around and see what's going on in this country and see the need all over our country for. I'm sorry, I see something.
Yeah, Rulio Jimenez, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Just donated $2 through Super Chat. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, Bub. I appreciate it tremendously. What was I saying? All around America, baby, whatever I was saying. Oh, Lord. I don't know. I get concerned for this country. It is what it is because of what I've seen and what we're watching happen. And if we don't do something about it, nobody else is going to do it. Nobody else is stepping up to this shit. It has to be us. I've seen it before. A lot of us older people have seen it before. We saw it happen with Nixon. When shit hit the fan, when things were starting to come out through public hearings in Congress, look back, baby, that's when it turned. It all turned on Nixon when it became public. And people were saying verbally exactly what happened. Yes, he wants $1 million to pay off the guy. Yeah. When they hear that, when they hear the tapes of what was said, they got angry and they got, in the street. And they demanded accountability. And it forced the Republicans in the Senate to turn against him. And it's going to be the same thing here. When the investigations in the House start and getting underway, and now we have the Mueller report to dig into here. You don't think every one of those crimes is going to be out there, that those crimes won't be relayed to the American people? They will be, baby. And when the American people find out about it, they've been duped by the. There's going to be some of them that might cross back over, but not all of them. They're going to hold on to his little.
That base that base has
John.
remained steady.
Right. What's that?
Remember the story of how Nixon's life kind of came apart. No one would answer his phone call. The only one who answered his phone call was the preacher Norman Vincent Peale. He was the one who said, Richard, he goes, you don't have any friends left in the United States government. You should consider resigning.
That's it. And it didn't happen until after Nixon was reelected, baby. He was reelected before we finally got his ass out. And we don't want that to happen again. We want that to happen. He's not going to get reelected. I really don't. That's I don't care how much he's this boom bows over on that shit. He's outnumbered, baby, big time.
Hi,
Hey,
Keith
John. Hey,
Thompson.
John.
Yes, Sparky.
Can I read you what Carol Baker, Queen of the Minions of the Horn family, has to say?
Let me see what she said.
Before everyone goes all tits up over the statement by William Barr, think about this. The full report has been released to no one.
That's right.
No one knows what's in it. It says Mueller isn't a stupid man. Federal prosecutors have some nasty surprises in store for the Trump crime syndicate.
There you go.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody's seen it.
Everybody's saying,
Yeah.
it's a really divided chat right now. There's a lot of people feeling depression. I'm saying, keep holding on. I don't. This is nowhere
What
near the
we're
end.
hearing right now is Trump's side. That's it. Trump's people over there. We haven't heard anybody that from the opposing side. We're going to see that report, baby.
What were you going to say, Dennis?
The problem is every Trump supporter is all in. All their chips are on the table. They have to back him up, whether he's right or wrong. They don't have a choice. They've already tipped their hand. Everybody's just kind of like, I don't know if people were expecting, there was no way they were going to indict him. Not without the Congress jumping in and saying anything. So I don't know what people expected, especially when a small tidbit of what went to Barr was released. It's just a teaser.
Yeah.
So and it was probably meant to put people on tilt.
Oh yeah. Well,
so I mean, everybody
I'm not
just
tilted, baby. I'm not tilted. I'm ready.
Hold it together. I mean, regardless of what investigations come to, we need to vote. That's all there is to it.
There you go. There you go.
Easy is that.
Hi.
Yes,
this
Keith.
is Keith Thompson from Minnesota.
Yeah.
There was a very interesting view from a guy by the name of Tom Hartman.
Oh yeah. Tom Hartman. He's on Free Speech TV.
Yes, and how over the last 30 years, how the Republicans have stolen the elections, and Donald Trump is following the same path with Putin's guidance.
Yeah. Oh, I believe it, baby. I believe it. You can't tell me that Putin didn't have his hand up Donnie's butt all the whole time. I believe that totally. Just his denial or his refusal for any American to know what went on in the meetings that he has with Putin is enough to shake me to the core, baby. Not even our diplomat, not even our who's that guy?
I don't know, but really quick, Lind725, who subscribed earlier, actually just donated $1.99 through Super Chat.
Baby, we
so
appreciate that. Appreciate it very much. The reason
Anyway.
I hold this card up a little while ago was to remind. I keep this in front of me, baby. I do all the time. Mousy Clark's, Mousy Clark sent us that. That's her artwork, and it says, "We are the guardians of liberty." To the polls, ye guardians of liberty. That inspires me every time I look at it, because that's us, baby. That's us. That's the patriotic Americans out here that aren't going to let this damn scumbag come in here and lie and cheat and con his way into all of our institutions. No, no, and our country won't stand for it. And the patriots of this country, the guardians of liberty, we will not allow that shit to happen. So that's right, Joe. He's a butt puppet. He's Putin's butt puppet.
Say that 3 times
Say
fast.
that 3 times fast. Butt puppet. Anyway, we're just getting cranked up, baby. As a matter of fact, I'm looking forward to my rants coming up because we're gonna hear more. We're gonna hear more and more.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even the evening yet. We're just only getting in.
Yeah, we're only a couple hours after the
5 o'clock in the after. I guess evening, afternoon, whatever. 6 o'clock on the East Coast. There's still an entire evening left of people to say something. So
all of the right wing trolls are all going to be out there celebrating tonight. Let them have it. Let them have their little night. They're just so cute. They think he's innocent. Are you shitting me?
Champagne and caviar.
Yeah, let them have it up. Spend that money,
Toast
baby.
with your Grey Goose martinis.
Yep, there you go. It's all on the house
Keep working
tonight,
the job, Travis.
What's oh yeah, Travis.
What was that, Keith?
You're doing the job, man. Keep it on.
Oh, thank you so much. And oh my God, wait, hang on a second.
We got breaking news.
The name didn't pop up on our list here. I'm trying to get it updated, but I think someone by the name of James just pledged $1 to Patreon.
I appreciate the hell out of that, baby. We're getting close to that. We're up like at 180 members in our Patreon.
Something like that.
Something like that. Close to 180 Patreons now. And as I always say, baby, at $1 a month, that's 5 cents a show. Where else can you get such fine entertainment for 5 cents?
But I mean, then again, the entertainment's free, so.
Yeah. Well,
I've passed you on to 3 or 4 other people who like what you're talking about.
Well, I appreciate that, and anybody that can spread the message, is but not only my show. That's how come I really,
Yeah, it's anybody's show that's on our side.
Show. I didn't get on anybody. Tim Cormall was the first one to pick me up and go, "Hey, would you like to come over here and speak on our show?" And I became a regular, not a regular. I'm an occasional guest on Tim's show, and I still look forward to every time Tim sends me an email. You want to be on the show this weekend? You bet your ass. I'm ready. I'm ready to talk with anybody that can keep this motivated and keep this going in the same direction. I don't want to see people get disheartened. We're going to need you out in the street soon, and I want you pumped up, fired up, because I know we're right. And these little things like this, we've had disappointments before when we thought everybody was going to be dragged out in handcuffs. Some have, some haven't yet. Keyword there is yet. And it's they're relying on the whole thing of, well, you can't indict a sitting president. Okay, I really do.
After a concussion, you stand up, you move up, and
that's it.
Go.
That's it, baby. We overcome, and we march forward, baby. That's what we keep doing. Nobody can let the banner fall, baby. All of us have to pick it up, keep it moving forward, because we know we're right. There's nothing else you can say that we are right, and this is bullshit. What's that?
I'd say this trial's going to be in November of 2020. I hate
yeah.
So what's up, Dennis?
Oh, I just wanted to repeat a comment I just saw. Karen Cormier says, "Happy birthday, Mousy Clark."
Oh, is it Mousie's birthday today? I should be beat with a stick sometimes. I'm telling you, people. Just today, I was getting around answering some messages that I've had laying there forever, and I know people write to me and think, well, that asshole never gets back to you. Shit, I got tons of just lots of messages and that I haven't gotten to, and I apologize so much for it, but it doesn't. What I say and what I do really doesn't matter to this whole cause. What matters is that we have people out there that know in their heart and love this country enough to stand up and march forward. There's always been people in our history. That's how we got here. That's how we've gotten everything we've ever had in this country, is by those people that would stand up and keep fighting. So Dan Malk, he has deer eating the fresh greens out of his door. Well, there you go. What a prettier view than that. Though we're glad you're enjoying that. But happy birthday, Mousy Clark. And you know who her beau is, her significant other is. That's Felix the cat. And anybody of my age should be able to reach back in their memory and know who Felix the cat was. He's a character, oh Lord, back in the late 60s, early 70s. He's a naughty cat. He was a naughty cat, let's put it like that. But, oh, you're going to create noise? You're getting...
Yeah, I'm going to apologize for that, but in case you haven't noticed, it is getting hot in this room.
Yeah.
What's a little...
See another troll on here.
Oh, hey. Oh, I see that. MAGA 2020. Hater raid. Hater raid. There you go. It's in his name, baby. It's in his name. Hater raid. That's what he does. He loves it. MAGA.
Don't give him too much attention.
No,
let the baby
we
cry.
We like laughing his ass off. We like laughing at him. You know, because it's going to be...
you know what? That's the sad thing, isn't it? They're going to come on here. Like, I'm going to just speak to the haters for a second.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have a little chat.
Hater raid.
You know, on this show, we promote...
he's spelling it out. Look. M-A. Come on, buddy.
No, stop it. Let me finish. All right,
go ahead.
Look, it's so easy to scream MAGA. It's so easy to scream...
Down, so
I'm going to turn your mic off for a second. Look, it's so easy to do that. Why not promote actual conversation and tell us why you are for MAGA? Why are you for Trump? Like, what's your reasoning, man? I want to hear it, and then let's get into a debate like the old days where people used to talk shit out and learn from each other. Fact is, though, if you're screaming MAGA and that's all you got, we ain't gonna learn shit from you, pal. So seriously, make us even, like, literally, I'm challenging you guys. Try to make us think for a second instead of just going, oh look, there's a dumbass running through the chat yelling MAGA. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say on that matter.
You're gonna have to call out another troll. I timed him out already.
I agree with Betsy. Block the trolls and fuck them.
Yeah, I mean,
shit.
yeah, trolls are trolls. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Pay no attention to them. Like, just chat moderators are on it. Don't get into a fight with them. You're gonna.
Karen Cormier, MAGA, my attorney got arrested, and that's true, baby. It did. He did. Everybody around him got arrested. Like, that's what it just boggles my mind how these assholes can stay with him. This guy, Hater Raid or whatever his freaking name is.
See, though, it's like every time you say his name, it's like talking about the
shit.
Well, no, it's like talking about the guy in New Zealand. They're nobody.
They're nobody. Well, it just demonstrates the ignorance, the depth of ignorance that one person can demonstrate. When all of the evidence that he is a scum-sucking con man piece of shit liar who has disrespected this country and its veterans, and you're going to sit there and say, oh, make America great again. I want him to be my dictator. Screw them veterans. That's exactly what you're saying, buddy. That's how come he keeps kicking John McCain in the grave. It's because he'll never be that. He will never be a patriot. He will never stand up for this country, baby. He's in it for the bucks, and they're in your pocket. He'll take them from there, too. He doesn't give a shit.
But keep in mind, it could also be a random 12-year-old.
Well, as a veteran, sometimes that really pisses me off, and it should piss off every veteran in this country, that man is sitting in our house. You tell me the right keeps saying we support our troops. Bullshit. You allow that man to denigrate heroes of our nation, and you don't say anything, then you're not a patriot, and you do not support the troops. You have a bumper sticker. That's what you have. And you can take that maggot shit and shove it up your ass. So, anyway.
How do you really feel, John?
Yeah.
But the Trump had bone spurs.
Anybody.
John McCain served 5+ years in a Hanoi prison.
That's right, baby.
Who is the more American?
Yeah. Who are the patriots of this country? You can't find them over there on the right now. They've given up that the same way they've thrown their Bible in the ditch. They have gone against everything they believe. Now they're going against the very history of our nation. John McCain is not a hero because he was captured. You let that man, that disgusting prick of a person, be your leader? then don't tell me you're a patriot. Don't tell me you support the Constitution. Don't believe me. Don't tell me you believe in God, because all of that is bullshit. You're a liar, and you're not convincing anybody of it except your little minion cockroach buddies. That's it. Go meet in your garage and jack off together. I really don't care.
Circle jerk.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it
Dude,
is. They're
if you
giving
wanna
lip
win a
service.
a fight with a dead guy. You'll win every time.
Every
dead guy
time.
can't defend
Yeah, every
himself.
time,
That's
yeah.
a coward's
But
move.
I don't think he can win even against this dead guy, even against John McCain, because there are going to be patriots in this country who are going to stand up for his memory. Not because he was a great politician, it's because he sacrificed for this country. And Kid Rock could put the flag all the way up his ass and dance around all he wants. He's a scumbag, too. Y'all see Kid Rock in his pants out there playing golf and all that shit. Patriotic, my ass. That's like that.
Did you see
Who's that guy? Who's that guy?
of
I
him
freaking hate.
Carrying the American flag on his dick and ass?
Somebody remind me who it was I hate so bad that pissed his pants and shit in his pants so he didn't have to go in the military. Oh, Ted Nugent. Ted Nugent, that guy, the great patriot of the right over there with
Mr.
with Dickwad we was just talking about. I get confused, son. I get it. You know, those are the patriots of the right. Those are the scumbags who Ted Nugent told Rolling Stone magazine, I shit my pants. I peed all over myself so they wouldn't take me. And that's his words. Those are his words out of his mouth. Now he screams and hollers, oh, I really didn't do it. I don't give a shit if you did it. You said you did it. You were proud when you said you did it. Fuck you and your fake patriotism bullshit. And screw every one of the maggot assholes who support this asshole from every veteran that ever lived, as far as I'm concerned. You denigrate their history. You denigrate their memory. Anybody out here who has a loved one that has served, I'm telling you right now, the right in Donnie the Dick don't give a shit about that person's service. Not unless they are bowing down to Donnie. Not unless they're worshiping at the Donnie's feet. That is the only time he's ever going to give credit for this shit. If they don't go along with the program, baby, they're just traitors, scumbags, not worth it. So think about that, baby, over there when you're wearing your maggot hat, your Ku Klux Klan modern day display there, baby. That your president over there, your guy, is the guy that stomps on this country every day. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking. I'm telling you, man, shit pisses me off. I get on a rant. That's how come I turned on my camera, people. Because I don't have anybody out here to talk to. My kids, my wife. That's it. My dog, my donkey. I don't want to yell at her. I love her.
John, talk to you, man. Take it
Yeah.
easy.
That's it, man. I had to let this out. And all of us need to. Maybe not in this manner. Maybe in it's a more articulate way. Maybe it's writing. Maybe it's a lot of things. But just be involved in this conversation and stay informed is the most important thing you can do, because if you are informed, you're not going to fall for this no collusion and no obstruction bullshit, because it's been in front of our eyes the whole time. I rest my case. What do you think, Andy?
Hi, Keith Thompson from Minnesota.
Yes, sir.
I just want to say that these right-wing nut jobs keep wanting to throw out this whole aspect of civil war.
Yeah.
Why do they think they are the only ones with weapons?
Oh, because they're ignorant. That's the only answer to that question.
Yeah.
They're ignorant.
It's part of their narrative.
Yeah, it's part of their narrative. Libtards, snowflakes, we don't own guns. We don't stand up for anything. We'll let anybody walk over us. We'll apologize for everything. You can kiss my ass. I don't apologize for a damn thing. And it'd be a bad mistake to walk on my property with bad intentions. That's just, I'm just saying, baby.
Really quick,
Yeah.
I'm hoping I'm not going to butcher this name. I'm sorry. Magda Archbold? Magda Archbold donated $3 through Super Chat and said, love the show. It is not over yet. Let's be calm.
Thank you,
Can't
baby.
agree with you more. Thank you
very
so much for the donation.
And for your enthusiasm. That's what we all need to keep going. I hate looking in the comments and seeing down there gloom and doom. This ain't gloom and doom, baby. This is we just got we just got the program, and now the show starts.
Yeah, this is one step at
Yeah,
a time, one day
that's
at a
it,
time.
baby. Tomorrow's going to be a different story. By next week, you're going to be laughing your ass off, at the shit that's going to come out, and all the whole time they're going to hang on to their report from their attorney general saying Donnie's a great guy. They're going to hold on to that and wave it around like it's the American flag, baby. And that's fine. Just let the law proceed. Let our system work.
I just want to point out, like, I don't know how many videos there are on the internet of early celebrations gone wrong. So just keep that in mind.
Yep, that's true. Dewey wins. Yeah, it's right there on the headlines, baby. No, he didn't. And yeah, so yeah, let them have their fun. They're just going to look more stupid later on when all this shit comes out. It's just going to put a chuckle on our face the more they do this shit because we know where it's going. And that's the key. That's what I need to keep in my heart, in my head. Is you celebrate all you want over there, baby. I'm sure all my neighbors down the street are going to smile at me. They'll have a little comment or something. I'm sure I will be, informed of their great jubilance. But I'm smiling right back, baby. Yeah, I'm waiting.
Right, like this is over. There's
this
so
ain't
many
over,
facets
baby.
and questions.
It ain't over. No. The fat lady wasn't even warming up. There ain't no singing going on. It's his opinion, his polished up opinion, and that's all it is. And now the work begins. But like I said at the beginning, hey, if it's no obstruction, no nothing, it's all squeaky clean, release the shit out of it, baby. There should be nobody wanting to hold back that report because it just exonerates him to no end. So let's see.
There should
baby.
be zero Republican resistance from releasing it then if they're declaring absolute victory.
There you go.
No resistance.
No, every one of those Republican senators should be demanding that it be replaced so they can use it in their political game. So the next time they're up for re-election, look, Donnie I was there with him all the time. Look at all this. Yeah, go ahead and do that, baby. We want to see it. America wants to see it. And
do we want to take bets on Mitch and Lindsey saying don't release anything?
Did you see old Lindsey at Mar-a-Lago this weekend? Right up there with Donnie, just smiling up big time with him.
This Deputy Rod Rosenstein and other staffers poring over this report to see what other details will be released to the public.
I think someone has a hot mic.
I heard a young lady's voice.
That was a TV.
Oh, that
Or
was
at least
a TV.
I'm pretty sure that was a TV.
Ah.
We might, because of our engagements that we got to do.
Oh, is it getting?
It's 5:30.
It's 5:30.
Yeah. So
Yep.
we might want to wrap it up for the afternoon.
We're going to have to wrap it up pretty soon because we do have previous plans that we're going to have to deal with this afternoon or this evening, and so I guess
Same
we're going
here.
to have to go. You got something to do?
Hi.
Yep.
What's up, Keith?
Keith Thompson from Minnesota. Check out the Tom Hartman show. Just nail stuff.
Wait, say that again, Keith. There was some audio interference going on. Say that one more time.
Tom Hartman.
Oh, yeah. Tom Hartman.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. Keith's saying y'all take a look at Tom Hartman. Y'all can find him, people, on Free Speech TV, which is a great place to find information not on the mainstream and more commentary and ideas and stuff. Now, I believe there was somebody trying to break in and make a comment right before Keith.
I don't work for him.
Robert, you got to mute when you're not talking. Or turn your TV off.
Oh, is that what I'm hearing? I'm hearing somebody. So I hope you're all right. Don't fall. Anyway, Tuesday night. Well, darn it, I don't think she's going to be available. She wrote me she won't.
We'll figure it out then.
We'll
but
figure
yeah,
it
we got
out.
a surprise coming.
We'll have
up.
some entertainment for you on Tuesday's show when we go live. I hope you all enjoy it. I know you will.
Let's take a moment here to thank the Patreon members. There's the button.
There's
See,
the
I did
button.
It, Dennis.
There's the button, Dennis. He did it.
Doing
Yes.
good, Travis.
We want to thank all those that signed up for Patreon, and all of a sudden, I had an idea here because I thought about this before. Let me do this. I got our internet's not the. I'm on Wi-Fi. So
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
I just want to call out a few people that I have seen pop up here lately, and I don't want it to go by. That Catherine Moore is a recent Patreon member. I'm sorry. Ken Madden, Ken Madden recently signed up on Patreon. I want to thank him. Of course, Keith, thank you for your donation, buddy. Patrick Best is a new Patreon member. David, that's from last Thursday's show. But those are some of the people that have recently signed up for Patreon, and I just wanted to give them a shout out because we appreciate every one of them. And that was Bernadette Preet, who just became a $1 Patreon account along with James Blinn. So we really appreciate that.
And thanks for all the donations that came in today through Super Chat.
Super Chat, baby.
Y'all are the best. If y'all just subscribed and found the channel, thank you for coming by and all that good stuff.
Most
you guys
important
are awesome.
thing is be involved and be informed. That's the most important thing. If you walk away from here with anything, walk away with that thought. Be informed. Find out what's going on and stay informed. And if you're not happy about it, use your voice, baby, in one way or another. Let your opinion be known, whether it be to the world or just your neighbor, whatever it is. But drag somebody into this, baby, because we got to take a lot with us. And that's it. So, hey.
Take care, JB. Be well, man.
I appreciate it. Y'all, I appreciate it. Dennis, Sparky, Andy, Deborah,
Mitch.
You got the list over there.
I'm trying to get the list.
That's what I need to have a list in front of me of everybody that's on,
Mitch,
so I know who's
Mitch,
here.
David, Keith, Deborah, Andy was here earlier. Yeah, I had a good panel today.
We had a good panel today, and don't y'all forget, Tuesday night we'll be doing this again. We'll have a little more entertainment in one stop, whatnot, but we will have more to talk about on Tuesday. I guarantee you shit. This ain't going to last but a day or two, and shit's going to hit the fan because, people aren't going to put up with this. I don't want no whitewashing on here. I don't want no cover-up of any bullshit. You say it exonerates him, put the information out there, baby, and that's what the American people need to demand. And so y'all tune in on Tuesday. I'll be down in my shop on Monday, do my rant. I'm sure there'll be something piss me off tomorrow. If not, there's always the standby of love this country, baby. Don't let anybody take that away from you. You stand proud for this country. We are the guardians of liberty. We are the ones defending this shit. And I want your heart in it every day. And, take time out for the family and all that stuff. You don't want to, don't kill yourself over it, baby. Like me and Andy and Leo and Joe and every one of us that are out here doing this. To me, it's a 5 or 6 a day job now. It's a labor of love, though, and I can't stop this. I've got to keep on going. So those that donate
God,
through the Patreon,
speaking to the truth.
That's what we have to do, baby. Speaking truth to power, it doesn't matter where the truth is coming from. The truth will stand on its own. So whatever voice speaks the truth, that's what will stand. And truth always. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, John, I will be here in Unicorn Land, but this is flannel. So in the summer, when I come to see y'all,
yep.
I will be in My Little Pony dress that I made. It's the stupidest looking thing I've ever done, but I want to live in stupid land and have conversations.
That's what we can do, baby. You just be careful on the road. Get yourself down here when you come.
Ain't nobody getting in the way of the Oops van.
There you go, baby. Oops van. I seen that bumper. That license plate. Don't get in Deborah's way. You will get run over. Deborah, I appreciate you joining us, darling.
John, thanks for doing the show today.
We had to, baby. I seen a lot of comments on the family here that was concerned and everything, and I want to, belay it as much as I can. Just let them have their little circle jerk party over there, and they'll all be happy. And then their dreams will get smashed on them by Tuesday or Wednesday. So,
I saw those headlines, and I knew that you'd be up today.
Yeah. If something's really going to get me, we got to talk. But it's not just my voice, people. It's y'all's voice. That's what we're in. This is a family, and I push that all the time, and I want that to be the key word in this. This is a Blue Dot family, and the family grows all the time, and that just means there's greater love in this world, and I'm so appreciative of that. And so keep that light shining, baby. Let that little blue light shine, and we'll all
John?
be. Yes, sir.
Appreciate
John?
you, John.
Thank you.
Are what reflects what a true American
Well,
is.
I appreciate that, Keith. Semper Fi, my friend.
Keep
Semper
talking.
Fi. So I appreciate
Hoorah.
that. Hoorah. Hoorah, as Keith says. Anybody, Brennan, the Marine Corps knows that language, baby. Or have family members that have been in the Marine Corps. Anyway, keep your heart
John.
light. Yes, sir, Dennis. Yeah, spit it out.
If I can get the words out. I just want to say, just before we go, Pelosi is a rattlesnake, and she's proved that she owns Trump.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be worried.
Don't be worried. This is Nancy's house, baby. Nancy's house is not going to let shit just come walking in the door and not get swept out. She's going to pick it up, baby, and it's all going to come out. So Nancy's house of intervention, baby. The intervention is coming, and it's going to save this country.
I'm gonna go make my dinner. Take care, guys.
You too. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna catch a quick snack before I have got to go. And so all of you out there, keep your heads up. Keep smiling, baby. Whistle a tune or whatever it takes, baby. Do not get downtrodden. Do not get disheartened on this. We are the ones that's going to be having the last laugh. Just keep remembering that, baby. And
Blue Dot family, Semper Fi.
Semper Fi, baby. That's what we all need. Y'all have a good evening, and we'll see y'all later.
See you tomorrow, John.
All right. Y'all take care.